My name is Victoria Winters. The brightness of the morning cannot mask the fact that the night has been marked by a restless, fitful sleep. Especially for one young woman who has been disturbed by strange premonitions and events that she does not fully understand.
Why isn't he back yet?
Well, all that pacing isn't going to bring him back any sooner. He must have covered a good 10 miles.
How can you sit there and play solitaire? Aren't you worried?
Of course I am. I'm just doing it to calm down. I don't like the idea of David's being down there any more than you do.
Uncle Roger was so foolish to allow it.
He's got to be all right. We'd have heard if anything had happened. It's not as though he were off the grounds. He's only down at the cottage.
Yes, down at the cottage with Laura.
Who happens to be his mother.
I know. I tell myself all the reasonable things. And yet I've still spent a sleepless night worrying. And I don't even know about what.
Look, if he's not back soon, there's no law against our going down there.
Why are we so worried? Why do we have this feeling of disaster?
I think you're being a little melodramatic. I'm worried because Roger made me break my word to your mother. I promised her that I'd keep David away from Mrs. Collins.
There's more to it than that.
What more can there be?
I keep telling you, I don't know.
We have to remember that Mrs. Collins wouldn't hurt David. She wants him, and she loves him.
Sometimes love can be the most harmful thing of all. I just feel that every minute David is out of this house, he's in terrible danger.
Keep David under lock and key.
I know.
And if Roger gives his permission, well, there's nothing we can do.
There's one thing I can do. I can ask her to leave Collinwood. My mother put me in charge during her absence.
No! What if Roger lets her take David away with her? How do you think your mother would feel if she came back here and found David gone?
Uncle Roger's making it so difficult.
And there's another consideration. Until Dr. Guthrie completes his investigation, I don't think he'd want anybody to leave that was here when your mother got sick.
Especially Laura. She was the last person to see my mother before she went into the trance.
Why did she say she hadn't seen her?
I wish Dr. Guthrie would come up with something.
Well, there is one thing that he wanted to try.
What's that?
The seance.
Seance. I thought he was a scientist, not a spiritualist, that he was going to use scientific techniques.
Well, it might turn up something. After all, there is Josette and all the strange things that have happened here.
Suppose we can't really afford to turn up our noses at anything. Even if nothing comes of it, it might be a gas. Everybody touching fingertips and knocking knees.
Wow, where is everybody?
Thank goodness you're home.
Hey, what is this? I can hardly breathe.
I'm sorry. I'm just so glad to see you.
Golly, you'd think I've been gone 100 years.
We missed you, David.
Did you have a good time?
Yes, I'm going to do it again.
David, I think we better talk about that some other time.
There's nothing to talk about. I am.
Well, don't you think you should ask permission first?
I don't have to. My mother already said I could.
David, you're still under our care, and you'll do as we say.
Carolyn.
Well, we'll see.
I am, and you can't stop me.
David.
Well, she can't. Not if my mother wants me, and she does. She told me she does.
David, why don't you tell us about what happened?
Well, I just had a good time, that's all. I ate and slept and played. And it wasn't so much what we did. It was just being there with her.
And nothing happened that frightened you?
No, I felt nice.
Nothing a little unusual?
No, why should there be?
Well, sometimes there is around strange places.
Nothing could happen to me around my mother's cottage.
How can you be so sure?
Josette.
You saw her.
No, but I knew she was there.
How do you know?
Well, her perfume, that smell, it was all around. Josette was watching over my mother's house to make sure it was safe.
David. David.
Hello, Carolyn.
Joe. Hello.
The accountant sent me up to get a ledger that your mother left in her desk.
Come in. It's been a long time.
Yeah, a long time.
How have you been?
Oh, no complaints. You?
Busy. You know, with my mother and everything.
Oh, yeah, sorry to hear about her illness. What do the doctors say?
It's too soon to tell yet. They're still running a lot of tests.
Well, look, if I can be of any help.
Thanks, Joe. I really do appreciate that, coming after what happened between us.
Oh, no, that has nothing to do with it. Forget it. I have.
Oh. Well, what do you hear about my mother? What are people saying?
Oh, well, I guess there are as many theories as there are people in Collinsport.
Is there anything being said about something unusual about her illness?
I don't know what you mean.
Well, you know, strange, unnatural.
Well, some.
I was afraid of that.
No, well, it doesn't mean a thing.
It does to me. I wish people wouldn't talk like
Well, you
that.
just can't stop it.
I know. I guess once people start speculating, there's no telling what they'll say.
It's all harmless enough.
Maybe to you.
Look, Carolyn, when people in this town want a little glamour or mystery in their lives, they've got 3 places they can go to get it. Television, movies, and this house. Now, most of what they're saying is sympathetic. They wish your mother well. She's always played fair with them.
I hope so.
You can take my word for it.
Thanks, Joe. What have you been doing with yourself?
Oh, same old thing. You know me. 8 hours of work, 8 hours of rest, 8 hours of play.
Any interesting new playmates?
Some.
You're so New England. Never use 2 words when one will do.
Yep.
Joe, do you ever wish you could go back and change things?
Nope. I'm not an eraser, Carolyn. Once something has happened, it's happened. You gotta go on from there.
That's pretty hard talk. It doesn't allow for giving people a second chance.
Well, if they've hurt you the first time, why give them another crack at it?
Don't you believe in new beginnings?
Yeah, but new beginning doesn't mean starting all over again with the same old people.
I see. The moving finger writes, and having writ, moves on.
I don't know anything about moving fingers. I just know about me. I move on.
I do too. I move on and learn and change. What I'm trying to say is I won't make the same mistake twice. I'm free again, Joe.
What I'm trying to say is that I'm not.
That puts it right smack on the line.
Well, we've always put things right smack on the line, Carolyn. Even in our best days, we were never famous for pulling punches.
No. And I guess I threw the first punch. This round is yours.
I'm not trying to get back at you, Carolyn. It's just the way things are now.
I know. I'll get you the ledger now.
Carolyn,
Yes, Joe.
we're still friends if you want to be.
Sure.
I hope your mother didn't let you stay up too late.
No, I went to bed early. You would have been proud.
Good. And did you get a good sleep?
Great. I had a dream.
Not a nightmare.
No, this wasn't scary. It was a wonderful dream.
A wonderful dream. Well, that's a pleasant surprise.
It was the most beautiful dream in the world. And that's not all.
What else?
My mother held me in her arms all night long. That was the best part. Being together again.
Was it?
Yes. Now I sure was silly before when I was afraid of her. Wasn't I?
Hey. With me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Joe.
Look, your father's just having a good time. Now stop worrying about it. You know, with you two, sometimes you can't tell the difference between the parent and the child.
I know, I have the same problem.
You ought to start doing a little worrying about me.
What's the matter with you?
Well, I might decide to go fishing.
Fishing? Now?
Well, there are plenty good fish in these waters, and they're getting better every day.
You know, something tells me we're not talking about the kind of fish that swim in the ocean.
Oh, that's what I love about you, Maggie. You're so perceptive.
All right, big fisherman, out with it.
You'll never guess who I saw today.
Well, if I try, I think I might be able to. This town isn't that big.
Carolyn Stoddard.
So you've been fishing up at Collinwood. Well, that ain't no fish, buddy. It's a giant stone crab. But if you want to get your head bitten off again, don't let me stand in your way.
I had to go up to the house to get a ledger that Mrs. Stoddard had left there.
You are sort of a bookish boy, aren't you?
Listen, Carolyn couldn't have been nicer.
That must have been a shock.
Yeah, she even indicated that she wouldn't be against our having another go-round together.
Well, let me be the first to congratulate you.
You want to know what I told her?
Joe, can we please change the subject?
I told her that I wasn't free anymore.
Well, if you're referring to me, I don't see any ropes holding you.
Well, you may not see them, but they're there.
Oh, Joe, sometimes I could crown you.
King of Hearts, I hope.
Knave of Hearts.
He's just having a good time, Maggie.
Yeah, and the more scotch he drinks, the better time he's
Look,
having.
he's had it pretty rough lately. Now he's entitled to a few drinks.
There's no such thing as a few drinks with my father. I only hope he's not talking about that picture again.
Well, you gotta admit, that's a pretty interesting business.
And it gets him so upset, Joe. The more upset he gets, the more he drinks. The more he drinks, the more he talks. Just a vicious circle.
Okay, Maggie, go on over there and see what's happening. I know you're not gonna rest until you do.
Thanks, hon. I'll be right back.
Hey, Maria, I got a ride back for you to town.
Hello, Pop.
You know, that might be the voice of my daughter. You might think it is, but really, it's the voice of my conscience. Oh, my girl. A few drinks and some congenial friends. Oh, can't be anything wrong in that, is there?
I guess not.
Well, good Lord knows, I got enough to forget.
Then do it. Just forget it.
I tried. I can't. That picture haunts me.
Well, then just don't talk about it, that's all. The fewer people who know, the better.
Oh, it's too late. The whole world knows already.
What makes you say that?
Well, they're beginning to seek me out, to find out what I hear. You know, I bet I could make more money if I sold information than I can from my paintings.
Who's been to see you?
Know that, Dr. Guthrie.
What did he want?
You know about the painting?
Well, I hope you didn't tell him anything.
I didn't really have to. It was more like he was confirming his facts. He seemed to know already.
I wonder why he's here.
Well, he's supposedly here to find out what made Mrs. Stoddard so ill.
Well, what's that got to do with your painting?
Don't know if I know.
Pop, let's just stay away from them, please.
It'll be rather difficult in this town.
Well, try. Look, there's something strange going up at Collinwood. I don't know what it is, and I don't want to know. It scares me.
Ah, it makes me kind of curious.
Pop, please, let's just not get involved.
We are involved.
How?
Well, that painting. What's it got to do with Elizabeth Stoddard being ill? And that Dr. Guthrie? I don't understand that. I don't understand anything about it. All I know is that I'm up to it in my ears. I'm gonna have myself another drink.
Pop, haven't you had enough?
They don't make enough. You know.
Hello, Haskell. Mind if I join you?
Help yourself.
I've been meaning to talk to you. It's about time we declared a truce.
Suits me.
I've got enough enemies in this town without adding to them.
Well, I'm no enemy of yours, Devlin. The object of our defection is no longer of any interest to me. She's all yours.
Isn't that a coincidence? I was just about to tell you the same thing.
Is that how it is?
Poor Carolyn. Must be tough to wake up and discover you're not the belle of the ball anymore.
You know, the trouble is she always wanted the things that she just couldn't get.
Yeah, well, being Mrs. Stoddard's only daughter, there wasn't much that didn't come under that heading.
Yeah, she was spoiled. It's a shame, too, because she's a nice girl. Could be.
I guess I treated her as badly as she treated you.
Well, I'm glad at least I got somebody that I can depend on now. Somebody I can turn to when I need her.
That's Maggie, all right, huh?
Hi, Burke.
Hey.
Oh, don't get up. Well, I'm glad to see that the Peace Corps finally caught up to you two. What were you talking about?
We were talking about a wonderful girl. You.
How's your father?
Well, he's kind of puzzled.
Oh, about what?
Well, he's had a visit from that Dr. Guthrie.
Social or professional?
Well, that's what he can't figure out. He's been asking all kinds of questions.
What kind of questions?
Well, the kind of questions that aren't any of his business.
Like what?
Well, he was supposed to be here to find out what made Mrs. Stoddard so ill. Instead, he wants to know about things that have nothing to do with him.
What kind of things?
Bert, what does this have to do with you?
Come on, Maggie. You know that anything that has to do with Sam or the Collinses has to do with me.
Well, Dr. Guthrie seems to be pretty curious about that picture that Pop keeps painting of Mrs. Collins.
What's that got to do with Mrs. Stoddard's illness?
That's exactly my question. You know, it doesn't add up. He also seems to be quite interested in Mrs. Collins herself.
Oh, well, your pop's no expert on that. He should have come to Devlin here.
I'll let that one slip because we're friends. Huh? Excuse me, I'm going to go buy your father a drink.
Well, that's just what he needs.
Hello, Evans.
It's getting so a man can't even enjoy his own company without somebody butting in.
All I want to do is buy you a drink.
Oh, wow. In that case, I'm happy to have you butt in.
Another one for my friend, and I'll have a bourbon and water. I hear you had a visitor.
Yes. Very inquisitive fellow.
Did you tell him anything?
Well, I answered all his questions, if that's what you mean.
You're a fool, Evans.
Sticks and stones.
Why was he so interested in you?
I'm an artist. He likes my work.
Oh.
Yeah, he was particularly interested in a painting I did of Laura being consumed by fire.
Watch Everybody's Talking every weekday at noon, 11 o'clock Central Time. Lloyd Thaxton hosts this new daytime show here on ABC. Dark Shadows is a Dan Curtis production.